What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Game Night with Retro. It's the season finale here with the Phoenix Cardinals. Let's see if we can finish strong with a win and head into the playoffs on a high note. We fresh off of that disappointing loss to Denver out at Mile High. Even though we did lose that game, we still got some help from those Cowboys, and we won the division, so we are division champs. We didn't celebrate too much that night, and it's like, yeah, we're division champs, but we didn't take care of our business ourselves. I'd rather take care of business ourselves instead of relying on other teams, but hey, that's the way it worked out. So I didn't, it wasn't too much celebration going on. It's like, okay, cool, we're division champs, but we got a lot to work on, obviously, since we came away with that loss last week like we did. So we're taking on the New Orleans Saints in the season finale. So we got, there's some games ahead of us this week, so we're going to see what happens. Probably going to see some division winners, maybe. I see the Miami's taking on the Jets. That's a big game. Also the Bears and the 49ers. That's a pivotal game. Also, well, this game here, that's Denver and San Diego. That division has not been settled yet. So let's see what happens this week. Denver won, so they took care of business. Cincinnati Bengals, division champs, AFC Central. Miami Dolphins, AFC East, division champs. They beat the Jets. They took care of business. Washington beat Philadelphia. I didn't see who won. It went too fast. Let's go to the standings. So, yeah, the Dolphins won. Bengals won their division. They both 11-5. Wow, Denver's 11-5, and so is the Raiders. So, wow, no division winner's been announced yet, although I'm assuming Denver will be the winner because as of right now they're number one, listed at number one. Probably because of the points there. So, and then the Niners lost, so the Bears beat the Niners, so they're 8. They finished the season 8-8. So I don't know. Is there a chance the Rams or Saints could win? I don't know. We'll see. We got to play our game. Johnny Johnson, he's back. All right, bud. Ruben Mays back for the Saints. Yeah, it'd be nice. Maybe we can get some running going here in this game. We will defer, like always. Need a drink there. Alright, let's do this. Gil Finnerty on the return for the Saints. Ooh, he's tackled almost immediately.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, punt, 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 punt.
Wow, Brett Perryman makes a big catch.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
goal attempt here. Banged it through. Morton Anderson, he's a good kicker. Alright, see if Johnny Johnson can get some good runs for us here today. Ooh, might be hard against this team. Saints got a good defense. Yeah, as you can see. Man, yep, not in range. That's too far for Del Greco. So got a freaking punt here. That's frustrating. Wow. Ooh, fumble, but out of bounds quick.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
All right.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Cedric Mack with another sack. Nothing into the first quarter. Well, offense needs to get something going here. Huh?
Ready, down, punt. Ready, down, punt, punt, punt.
Ooh, ready.
Ready, down, punt.
Saints defense is on fire. Well, they are playing for their playoff lives. They're trying to get in the playoffs, you know. They're trying to win that division. Maybe there's a chance they can win it if they beat us.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Ken Harvey, that gets his first sack of the season.
Ready, down, punt.
Yeah, look at that. I can't run. I've tried, man. I've tried.
Ready, down, punt, punt.
That's on. I have to throw it to my running back, huh?
Ready, down, punt, punt.
Way overthrown.
Ready, down, punt.
to nothing. Are you kidding me? Oh. Man. Well, Saints defense, they're playing lights out. Ron Wolfley got us out of trouble there. Nice, got us in a good position.
Ready, down, punt.
Come on! Ah! This is so frustrating. Wow.
Ready, down, punt, punt.
Yep. He's eating my running back up for lunch.
Ready, down, punt, punt.
All right, GT Smith. Great catch, man.
Ready, down, punt.
Whoa. Yes, got it in there. Right in the nick of time. Pressure was in my face. But Rosenbaum made a pass and on target, and we took the lead. Man, that was intense, right? Right before I got sacked. Ooh.
Down, punt, 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 punt.
Oh man, I was wanting an interception there.
Down, punt, 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 punt.
Man, again.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Our defense is playing lights out ourselves. We're playing pretty good.
Ready, down, punt.
All right, Johnny Johnson, great catch, man.
Ready, down, punt, punt.
Take it to the fourth quarter, 7-3 lead, huh? We're hanging on.
Ready, down, punt.
Wow.
Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt. Ready, down, punt, 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 punt.
Freaking kidding me? Freaking Steve Walsh, man. Running on us like that. Oh, that was close. Cedric Mack broke it up. Gosh dang it, he got in there. Yes, Roy Green, out of bounds, baby. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock and avoid a fumble possibility. Alright, I guess. See if we can tie this game up. Man. That's what. Alright, tie game. We're going to overtime, huh? What a defensive battle game. Yep, we got to play defense first. Yeah, Cedric Mack, baby. Very cool with the sack. Rosenball, baby, runs for the first down. Had to shrug off a tackler. Ricky Prohl is out of bounds. Sending Al Del Greco to win this game for us. It's up. It is good. Let's come home with a victory here. 13-10. Wow. Rosenball's playing lights out there, you know, at times, right? Especially that last drive. He ran and passed. Oh God. He ran and passed us to victory, right? But that last drive was freaking signet. Man, that was awesome. Ran for a first down. He ran another time for a 6 or 7 yard gain. Looked like he was gonna, you know, he hit his receivers when they was open. Looked like he was gonna run again, but he pulled up. He saw Prohl open downfield. Made a great throw. Ricky got out of bounds. Rest is history. Nice, good. Always good to end the season on a win, right? You don't want to go into head into playoffs on a loss. So 13-10. Wow, defensive game. So let's finish out the week and the season, and we'll get our final standings. The 49ers won the division. They held on. Because the Saints and the Rams both lost their last games. So I believe that was the last division that... Nope. Denver Broncos, division champs. '91 NFL standings. Let's see who made it. Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets from the East are in. From the Central, we got the Bengals and the Oilers. From the West, we got Denver and the Raiders. Wow, are you serious? Look at that division. Our division there. Minnesota Vikings. And then just the 49ers. Whoa. So we'll just do a season recap here of our final stats. So let's just go ahead and get down the list. Starting with our quarterback, Tim Rosenball. Completed 68% of his passes for 3,445 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Pretty good. Also, he had 29 rushing attempts for 153 yards, a 5.2 yard average, and 7 rushing touchdowns. He was a warrior for us. He went to battle for us. You know, he had a pretty good. I'm saying he had a good year. Tim Rosenball, hats off to you, bud. Tom Tupa, he had no stats. Rosenball started all 16 games. Started and finished all 16 games. Now, Johnny Johnson is a different story, as you can see there. 110 attempts for 349 yards, only a 3.1 yard average, and 8 touchdowns. Now, again, he only had a couple rushing plays. You know, I didn't. To make it a challenge this year, I didn't give myself good plays really until like late in the season. So early on, you know, we went with like that draw play, and here's the thing, he had like 150 some yards that first week against the Rams. So after that first game, he really fell off. Plus he was injured, I think a couple different times. So. Yeah, definitely a bad season for him. He did have 10 catches there, 167 yards, and a touchdown there. So he did okay for us, but not a great season by any means. All right, our starting wide receiver there, Roy Green, 33 catches, 1,002 yards, and 13 touchdowns. How about that? Pretty good season there for Roy Green. And 20, oh wow, is that right? Yeah. 20 rushing attempts for no yards, but he did get a touchdown. So yeah, we had a reverse play with him, and he managed to get a touchdown on one of them, but as you can see, overall, most of those attempts were losses, where the defense was ready or they picked it and it was a big loss. So yeah, 20 carries, 20 rushes for no yards, but he did get a touchdown on one of them. That's funny. Ron Wolfley, our backer running back, he's great on returns. 21-yard average on returns there. 18 kickoff returns, 395 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the kickoffs. Pretty good. Those 2 touchdowns came against the Vikings. So yeah, he's the one that got us back into that game when we were down 31-0. And he basically did 2 kickoffs back to back and scored our first 2 touchdowns of that game and got us back into it. So yeah, Ron Wolfley, he definitely contributed there. Visek Ahema, he was on returns as well, mainly. He did have 1 catch there for 27 yards, and then he did come in and fill in for when Johnny Johnson was hurt. Not great running, but 19 rushes, 77 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So he came in and did some spot duty. All right, our other receiver there, Ricky Prohl, he was our standout star receiver there. 45 catches, 1,482 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Solid season for Ricky Prohl, shampoo. And Ernie Jones, our other receiver, not bad, 37 catches, 542 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So pretty solid as I'm going to say our number 3 receiver there. Anthony Thompson, he did some returns, kickoff returns, 29 for 512 yards and a touchdown. So him and Ron Wolfley was my two guys mainly for kickoff returns. J.T. Smith, he did come on late there in the year, got 10 catches, 225 yards, and a touchdown. Like I said, early in the season, first half of the season, when I was just, kind of using those crappy plays, the tight end position, which I have him at, that basically didn't even have a route in those plays, okay? It was basically like heck, on that one flea flicker, there's only like 2 receivers that go out in the pattern, okay? My one passing play only had 3 guys going out, and it was like 2 receivers and a running back. So yeah, so that was the downside of going with them crappy plays. But like I said, I did want a challenge there. Walter Reeves, he had no stats at all. He did not see the field. Tim Jordan, he had 1 kickoff return there for 10 yards. I think I was trying him out when Wolfley was hurt, and then maybe Sekahima was on bad. All right, our field goal kicker, Al Del Greco. Yeah, a so-so year, 16 of 22 on the field goal, so he did miss some. He missed 6. So I guess overall that's pretty good. All 50 out of 50 on the extra points there, and 16 out of 16 field goals made out of 22 attempts. Our punter, Rich Camarello, 10 punts, 658 yards, a 65-yard average. That's pretty good. And here's the defensive guys. Tim McDonald, he had 1 interception for 6 yards. Lonnie Young, 1 interception for 21 yards. Cedric Mack, that's who I was controlling most of the year. 3 interceptions for 15 yards and 5 sacks. Jay Taylor didn't have anything. Anthony Bell, our linebacker, had nothing. Eric Hill had 3 sacks. Garth Jacks had 5 sacks. Ken Harvey just had 1 sack. Freddie Jonan, that's who I controlled most of the time on the front 7. He had 5 sacks. Jim Waller, nothing. And Rod Saller had 1 sack. So there's our stats for the year. So our standout guy, you gotta go to the quarterback, Tim Rosenbaugh. Pretty much carried the team because, like I said, this guy Johnny Johnson, not really much of his running. That's shabby. That's really shabby. So I'm going to say Tim Rosenbaugh was our MVP. Pretty much carried the team. Look at that, 3,000, almost 3,500 yards, 28 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, also 7 touchdowns on the ground. He was the guy. He was the man, right? So yeah, he pretty much carried the team. Him and the defense. Because I'll just look at our rankings here on offense. Where are we at? Oh wow, we're the 27th ranked offense total. That's total. Now passing. Passing, there we are at number 4. Okay, but rushing, I bet we're dead last. Yep, rushing, we only had 588 total yards of rushing offense. So, just let's go with the defense. There we are, number 1 defense in NFL. Number 1 against the pass, number 2 against the run. So that's what I was saying. Tim Rosenbaugh and that defense is why we're at where we're at today. Alright, that's pretty much wraps up the season there. So let's take another look at that. That's worth another look. Wow, 4 teams from the NFC East from our division made the playoffs. I think that might be a first that I've seen that. In all honesty, right? I mean, it's possible I have seen it before and just don't remember, but I don't know. At the very least, it's very rare, okay? So there we are, division champs at 11-4-1, but the Cardinals, Redskins, Eagles, and Cowboys in the playoffs. That's just, I don't know, that's just mind-blowing, right? And then just the 2 other division champs, the Vikings and the 49ers. So let's go to the playoff bracket here. So on that side, Dolphins, Raiders, Oilers, Jets, Bengals, Broncos. Pretty good slot of teams there. Whoop. And then over here, Vikings, Redskins, Eagles, Cowboys, 49ers, and Cardinals. So the wild card rounds are set. We got the Raiders and the Oilers over here, and the Jets and the Bengals. And then the Washington Redskins are taking on the Eagles, and the Cowboys and Niners in the wild card. So we are taking on the winner of the Cowboys and 49ers game. So that'll be the next video. Ain't that something? I can't believe that. 8-8. 8-8 Cowboys. I thought they were dead in the water. Seriously. Because at one point they was like, well, I think they was like 4. I could be wrong. I have to go back and look, but I think they was like 4-8. I mean, they looked like they was out of it, right? But they rattled off some wins, and they got in there. They slipped in the playoffs. So we may see them here. Depends on what happens between them and the 49ers. So it's the 8-8 Cowboys and the 8-8 49ers. But that's going to do it for the video tonight. So yeah, the playoffs are coming up next. It'll be the divisional round. I'm just going to skip through the divisional rounds. You know, I'm not going to play any of the games, or I'm sorry, the wild card games. And so the next time I upload a video, it'll be the divisional round of us taking on the winner of that Cowboys and 49ers game. So leave me your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap the subscribe button, then the bell next to it, ding ding. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So until next time, guys, keep it retro.